Numerous sources stated that a teen girl in Mexico brutally murdered herself with an Uzi attempting to make a TikTok video. In the process of recording a TikTok video with her brother, a 15-year-old girl in Mexico unknowingly murdered herself with a submachine gun. Based on the reports from Vice, experts involved in the case believe she was motivated to touch the firearm by the country's prevalent drug culture. A little bit of change of pace. Before we proceed, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, now would be the best time to do so, as we're about to hit 100,000 subscribers. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos. And thanks for doing that. Let's move on. Yasmin Esmeralda, a teenager from Guasave, Sinaloa, tragically discharged a 9mm Uzi after finding it at the base of a bedroom closet during a family visit with her grandmother last month. According to local news, she was instantly killed by the shot, the noise of the shot waking her mother. Esmeralda had requested her younger brother make a video of her holding the gun with the goal of uploading the video to TikTok, despite the fact that it was unclear where she was hit by the round or why the firearm was even in the house. Authorities in the region believe the tragic accident was motivated by the country's long history of substance abuse trafficking, as Sinaloa was once home to the legendary drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who is caught and convicted. Sara Bruna Quiones Estrada, Sinaloa's state prosecutor, told Vice that the fact that she opted to capture a clip in this manner proves our youth are absorbed in drug cartel lifestyle. It's what they observe at all hours of the day and night. There are parts of society who venerate drug traffickers, said Maria Teresa Guerra Ochoa, head of the state women's ministry. They're considered icons of achievement since most of them hail from poverty, she noted. The gun in question, according to Quiones Estrada, is no longer in service by the Mexican army due to its intricate safety systems and the proclivity of going off indiscriminately. In the end, she concluded that the family had failed to protect a susceptible adolescent. It is the duty of the adults who claim to know that there were children in the house, that there were firearms in the house that were not controlled, she continued. There are so many more cases of accidents resorting to TikTok challenges all over the world. Apart from the accidental cause of death of Yasmin Esmeralda, there are so many alarming causes of deaths and accidents, and we'll be talking about them as we proceed in this article. While performing dangerous acts for the sake of social media for fame via TikTok, a rising number of online influencers have lately experienced skullbreaker injuries, quote-unquote. Also, dry scoop-induced heart attacks, suspected eating disorders, and even deaths. Tessie Jerez's kid was so desperate to become famous, and a life-threatening TikTok stunt led to his death. As his mother, if I had known about some of the hazardous things he was doing in his TikTok videos, I would have restrained him, and he would still be here with me. Jerez, 37, said to the Post, her voice trembling and tears streaming down her cheeks. Timothy Isaiah Hall, famous to more than 273,000 followers on @TimboTheRedneck, the Florida woman's 18-year-old son died on July 31st while undertaking a fish-tailing act to wow his online followers. Hall was thrown out of the driver's side window of his beloved GMC truck by the Daredevil act. His 4,000-pound pickup truck, which he named Big Booty Judy, after receiving her as a high school graduation gift in May, flipped on its side and smashed his internal organs. Timbo accumulated over 2.5 million likes before his death. Chloe Phillips, a 15-year-old from Oklahoma who died of heart failure in August 2020 after taking the Benadryl challenge, in which the purpose is to record oneself delusional from the prescription, was one of the first TikTok tragedies that were recorded. Deliberate efforts should have been made to curb these before it became as widespread as it did. Joshua Helices, 12, was found unconscious on the bathroom floor of his Colorado home on March 22nd by his twin brother after completing the TikTok Blackout Challenge, which involves kids holding their breaths until fainting while filming. After 19 days of life support, he was declared brain dead for those days and passed away after. Notwithstanding millions of followers and profitable online clout, the rate of suicide fatalities among teens and 20-somethings is worrisome. My son adored TikTok, and he always wanted to make the finest videos for his fans, Jerez said of her late son, who wowed audiences with the controversial Confederate comedy and Timbo's #LivingSouthern act. However, he went too far in his desire to be popular, and now he's never coming back. And my heart is devastated. It'll always be shattered. The video-sharing behemoth, which was founded by the Chinese technology firm ByteDance in 2016, didn't answer the Washington Post's request for an interview on the well-documented rise in influencer deaths. Medical professionals, on the other hand, have a lot to say about millennials and Gen Z fame-seekers being obsessed with the feeling of euphoria derived from achieving popularity through clicking buttons that says "I like you" on the internet, and just general risky TikTok practices. They're worried about the possibility of death and that it won't be enough to dissuade people from the pursuance of internet fame. The feeling of being intoxicated that a person experiences from the combination of dopamine and adrenaline released when their posts go viral is extraordinary. Yamalis Diaz, a psychologist at NYU Langone Health, told the Post. That high is like a drug from a neurological standpoint. Based on the most recent report from Diaz, once viral seekers get a taste of internet fame, they will go to nearly any length to recreate and prolong that euphoric feeling. TikTok and other platforms are continually setting the stakes on what it takes to gain widespread attention and what it requires to maintain the top-ranking status. She continued, and until the app becomes more assertive about blocking risky trends right away, young people will keep on putting themselves in danger by performing these dangerous antics with the aim of getting views and followers. Renard Smith, an Uber driver and a social media star, gained 1,500 new followers after barely escaping a spinal fracture when undertaking the iconic milk crate challenge in August. I'd do it all over again, but I'd use cushioning next time. Smith, 29, said of the now banned practice that caused a slew of life-threatening injuries across the country, like torn ligaments, bone fractures, spinal cord injuries. When he collapsed from the 7-foot-high mountain of plastic containers his friends built in his front yard, the 6'3", 220-pound father of 5 merely received a large bruise and a sore back. And the viral video of his terrible blunder had over 100,000 views. Smith, an aspiring rapper, described the experience as difficult, yet worthwhile. I'm grateful for the awareness that my video garnered to my music and social accounts because it's not frequently that someone goes as viral as I did. Tilly Whitfield, an Australian Big Brother contestant, also became viral after taping 2 sewing needles together and injecting faux tattoo ink she bought on eBay into her face's pores. She was implementing TikTok's viral freckles DIY hack instructions. I have been seeing a few with millions of views and likes, says Whitfield, 21, who tried her hand at the risky beauty how-to just months prior to her reality TV debut in August 2020. Whitfield's face was poisoned by the ink using the improvised method. Her diseased skin erupted in large red patches, and her face swelled to the point where she lost her vision. Her skin is still mending more than a year later. She told the Washington Post, "Nothing will ever be the same again. It's scarred for life." Whitfield is obviously thrilled with her global reputation, even though she warns her 172,000 social media followers against trying out any possibly damaging fads and tricks. She stated of her viral stint in the spotlight, "I was acquiring thousands of fans every day. Everyone in the world knew about my star." She's also not scared to keep whacking at other dubious TikTok hacks. "I'm always doing trends," Whitfield revealed to the Washington Post, noting that the majority of the fads she follows are aimed at improving her skin. I mean, I've got nothing to lose. A lot of people are gaining fame by participating in harmful TikTok challenges, which most times can be very life-threatening. A typical example of this outcome is the story above about the teen girl fatally shot with an Uzi in the tragic TikTok-related accident. We look to the TikTok banning of dangerous challenges to curb this widespread craziness leading to deaths and fatal accidents. This will be all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also remember, no amount of fame is worth potentially risking your life, especially because that fame, that joy you get, is fleeting. It lasts maybe a day, if even. It's not worth it. Anyways, hit that bell icon and get notified when we post new videos. And again, thank you guys for watching. Later.